Hello and welcome. I just wanted to announce the 0 subscribers special, and a thank you to right now no one. I'm still trying to get the hang of this YouTube shtick by trying to release videos as much as I can, and well, it's a lot harder than it seems, and it's just me needing to stick with it. So what better way to just start with some simple stories and just simple readings. So, I'm gonna just start with Am I the Asshole? So, for the first story, it takes place in the guy's perspective, which is a 32-year-old male, and his wife being a 30-year-old female. My wife is a definite introvert. She's great when she socializes with people, all normal and fun, but she says her bucket fills up quickly. She says she gets a social hangover. I'm a huge extrovert and have many, many friends from my past that I work really hard to keep. I see those friends on my own sometimes, but there's a lot of things where they bring their wives to trips, weddings, etc. My wife will go to some of them, but doesn't want to go to a lot. There's probably one event a weekend, and she'll only do every other one. She says she's doing it for me, and if it was up to her, she would have gone to every one every few months. But she only sees her closest friends regularly. When we met, she appeared to be outgoing. We were much younger and lived in the city. Now we live in the rural, have chickens and goats. She says she'd rather be on the farm. I have an event coming up, a baby shower celebration, for a slightly distant friend I haven't seen in a while. She said she doesn't want to go since we've had a ton of events this summer. I pretty much gave her an ultimatum because this is really important to me. I also told her I was bummed on how things changed since she acted introverted when we met, and she got upset. And I said I don't accept her under sacrifices, and honestly I sometimes do wish I was with someone else. Someone who liked socializing instead of enduring it. Am I the asshole for telling her the truth about how I feel? And in comments, it's basically this guy just getting roasted and getting called an asshole because, yeah, he's kind of an asshole. On my personal point of view, I just don't see a need for his wife to change if that's not what she wants to do. But he shouldn't be forcing his wife to go to these events, and as an introverted person myself, I could understand the amount of energy it takes, especially if you're not keen on talking to people. And even having, a close friend, yeah, every introvert will usually do that so they could have someone to talk to. But again, this is just from my experience, and yeah. Not to mention, an event every weekend? That's quite a lot, personally. I don't get how your wife can even deal with that. Me personally, I wouldn't have probably even stayed with you if I knew this was going to be the relationship. If I was your wife. Luckily, I'm not. And, it's just surprising, and in all honesty, she's pretty strong for being able to endure that much time around people. So, now to the next story. Am I the asshole for not offering a girl I knew a ride? I was flying back from New York last night, back to my university in Chicago. I was flying back with a good friend of mine, and it turned out this girl we know was on the same flight as us. We were chatting with her in the airport. As we were boarding the plane, she asked if we'd want to split the cab with her back to the school, which was on the south side of Chicago. We said that we were good as we were driving. She didn't ask for a ride then, and today we heard that through the grapevine that she was super annoyed we didn't offer her a ride. Are we the assholes? Me personally, I think no one in the story is an asshole because, well, one, I don't know why she wasn't she thought she was entitled enough to, you know, they thought if she wanted to ride, she should have asked, essentially. Second, the guys, they're just doing their own thing. And I guess it's just the girls spreading drama, to me at least. But in terms of who started this whole situation, it's, to me at least, no one. Other than her, I guess, just being annoyed she didn't get offered something. But again, she should have asked. Now, on to the next story. Now for the next one, am I the asshole for not giving my mom my land? My dad and his family owns a lot of land in his country, and it's the country we are living in. So therefore, he rents it to his mom and her family, and also a few trusted friends. There's also one piece of land that my dad owns that is for me, a 20-year-old female, to build my own house one day. I'm currently going through college while I'm planning the design of my house. It's a nice place with a pond and has plenty of space to grow a garden and have chickens, which is what I want. So the problem comes in with my mother. She wants to give the land to her brother, which is her uncle, or her uncle, the OP's uncle, since he is getting married, and she thinks it would be a lovely gift for him. She has asked my dad, and he said it is up to me. When she asked, I said no. I had already made plans and am getting close to hiring a contractor to build the house. She didn't like this answer, but she had already made a plan if I said no. She told me that my dad has another piece of land that would be just as fine. The problem is, with that one, it's in the middle of nowhere, doesn't have a good pond, and I continued to say no. After she was done explaining, she got angry and started yelling she would just give them the land and not tell my dad. And the father is completely unaware of the mother's plan to do this. Oh man, it took me a bit to register the story, I'm sorry. But your mother is the asshole, and I am confused on what her logic is. I don't... Oh man, OP, I just want to wish you good luck, and I am sorry that your mother is not a reasonable person. Not to mention, giving a piece of land to someone for a wedding day gift, it's kind of a bit much. But what do I know? I don't own land. I don't go to weddings, so yikes. Sorry, OP, and good luck with that. Now, this is where I will end the video. I appreciate if you stuck this far. I have nothing much else. If you have anything you'd like to say to me in the comments, well, go ahead, I like to read them. And if you have any advice on how I should make the videos, or if you have any other subreddits you'd like me to check out, let me know. Even if you want to see different gameplay, just let me know in the comments. And hope you have a lovely day. I love you very much, and goodbye.
Damn degenerate!